Back to the channel. So today I am going to be ranking the Barbie movies. So I thought this was like a really cool idea. I know like the whole ranking thing is kind of like a trend that is gone, but I really wanted to do this. Disclaimer before we start, I haven't watched all of the Barbie movies. I've watched like, I don't know, I've watched quite a few. Um, but I have got the summary up and everything, so I will be like using the summary and everything. So yeah, let's get straight on into the video. So the first one is Barbie Diamond Castle. I've watched it. I remember like the first part of it. I don't remember the other half, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring the summary up. Hold on a second. So like they go on like this trip and everything, and there's this mermaid called Isler. I think I said her name right. And like there's these emerald dolphins, like gemstone dolphins, and one of them is called Emerald. And it kind of gets like um the person who Ken worked for was actually like evil and trapped Emerald there, and everyone was trying to get it out, and like there's this whole thing, and I actually quite liked it, to be honest. So I'm gonna put like I like it because it was actually quite interesting, and it was kind of funny when Isla was like learning about human life, if that makes sense, because she's a mermaid. So I really like that as well, how she can also like flip between a human and mermaid. So I really like that. So the Three Musketeers, I haven't actually watched it. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the summary right now. Now that I actually remember like what actually happened in the film, um, it was like it was good, I guess, but it was also kind of boring, to be honest. So I didn't really love it, and I didn't hate it. I think it's all like okay, but yeah. So I'm gonna leave the Barbie Diaries because for a reason, because I want to kind of explain something with that. But the next one is Barbie Dolphin Magic, and I watched this one, and I really like this. So if you don't know about it, it was basically where Barbie and her family and Ken go on like this trip, like this trip. And so basically, Barbie, or in the film, she's like called Corinne or something. I don't know how you say her name. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. But basically, she wants to be a musketeer and go to Paris to pursue her dream. Um, but then she can't or something. So when she's 17, she asks her mom if she can go to Paris. And I don't know, like really, I'm just literally bringing up the summary. Um, and then she meets like three other girls who have the same dream, and then they work together and save this prince. So, I feel like it just kind of sounds boring, and I will go and watch these films, and maybe I will do like another ranking after I've watched all the ones I haven't watched. Um, I guess it's okay. It sounds like okay. Why is it not letting me? There we go. I guess it sounds like okay. So the next one is 12 Dancing Princesses. Um, I have not watched this one. Okay, so basically, Barbie has sisters, like 11 other sisters or something. Um, and then they're all dancing and everything, but then her father's life is in danger and his kingdom is in danger, so they all work together to save the day and their father, and they like have a bunch of obstacles in the way, but they have to work past that together. So I've seen like clips of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and again, it doesn't look like the most interesting film ever, but um, I feel like it is okay. So next up is Barbie the Christmas Carol. I believe this was like Barbie's first Christmas movie. Um, Pardon me if I'm wrong, but I think that was it. So basically, there is this girl called Eden, and she's like spoiled and everything, and she hates Christmas. But then she realizes like the value of it, and yeah, she just that's it. So I don't think it's like really that interesting. Maybe the cat is cute, I feel like it is like the fourth Barbie movie, so I think we're still maybe like figuring stuff out. I don't even know, but I feel like they could have done a bit better on it. Maybe make it a bit more interesting. I know it's like based on um Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol book, but maybe they could have added a twist to it or something that made it more interesting. Maybe that's my opinion. Um, so next up is Barbie Fairytopia. I haven't watched one of these Fairytopia movies, but I can't remember which one it was. So I'm gonna go through the summaries and then I'm gonna like see which one it was because I can't remember which one I watched. Okay, so the one I'm about to rank now, Mermaidia, isn't the one I watched. Basically in Mermaidia, she has like a friend or something that gets kidnapped, and there's this other fairy that's more powerful than the um most powerful fairy in the kingdom. Well, what was thought to be the most powerful fairy in the kingdom. Um, she needs like help from a mermaid and stuff, and like, but she doesn't need. But the no my, I'm really bad at explaining things now. Basically, the mermaid that she needs, doesn't like people who aren't mermaids and doesn't like outsiders and stuff. Um, but the princess mermaid has to overcome challenges, and the princess mermaid is called Alina. I'm sorry, I'm like really bad at explaining things. Um, I feel like they also like could have done better, to be honest. Um, so yeah. So next one is gonna be this Fairytopia movie. I think this might be the one that I actually watched because I do like remember the front cover and everything like that. So I think I've got mixed up with like the Barbie movies here. I might be thinking of like another Barbie movie, or it might be the other Fairytopia movie, but it's not this one that I watched. Basically, I think this is like the first Fairytopia film that they did, and is Elena. Elena. I don't even know how you say her name. I'm so sorry, Elena. And she's a wingless fairy, and she has to like save this kingdom and this enchanted land of Fairytopia. And yeah, so I feel like they could have done a bit better. It kind of just sounds, from the summary that I've read, a bit boring, but not really, really boring. I don't know how to explain it. So the next one is Barbie, a fashion fairy tale. I've definitely watched this. This is like one of my favorite Barbie movies ever. Like, I love it so much. So basically, if you don't know about it, Barbie and Ken, they break up, and then Barbie's sad and all that, and then she goes to her aunt, I believe it is, who is in Paris. So, and her aunt's clothes fashion shop is like closing down and everything, and then she's like, no, I can't see this place go. I have like so many memories here. But there's also this other girl who works with her aunt, and they find this chamber where it's like glitter and everything, and you can change your clothes into glitter clothes and everything. And there's three little fairies there who get captured by the like this evil fashion designer who is trying to compete with Barbie's aunts. So then there's this whole thing, and then there's a fashion show going on, and then at the end of the um movie, Barbie and Ken reunite and then get back together. So I really love this. I am gonna put in awesome because I really love the storyline and everything. So next up is the Island Princess. I think I've like watched a few scenes of it, and I think I've like heard a few songs, but I don't know like the whole story. So basically, this one is where she's a princess and she's on this island. Um, I feel like this shipwreck or something, and she has to save the life of a prince. And return him to sun. What just happened? Um, Okay, so let's pretend that never happened. So the prince and the princess, they go back to civilization, and the princess um rediscovers her past and stuff. And I have seen the scenes of this and I love it. So I'm gonna put it in it's awesome. I haven't watched like the whole film, but I have seen scenes from it. So next up is Fairytopia, the Magic of the Rainbow, I believe it's called right here.